barbershop conversations, man. Hopefully everyone is having a great day. I'm on 124th and Frederick Douglass Boulevard in Harlem, USA, man, where I was born. And taking my family, you know, showing them my grandfather's house, where I walked, where I went to school, etc. And so I'm not abreast as to everything that's going on as it pertains to SNAC and Victor Conte and all his fighters. I don't want to leave any names out. And I just want to encourage everybody. Keep looking for the truth, you know, regardless of idol worshiping. Because if you believe in God, you should not be responding to fighters in the manner that you are. Right? You said you pray to a God, you believe in a God, and yet you give a fighter more credence than you would give God. I've been hip to y'all sent me manager Marty's stuff. I've been watching his stuff, and I'm glad he's out doing it, man. He's making my job easier, man. I had a run about 6-7 years ago where I think I lift the veil my time in media in terms of asking questions, putting people in positions where they have to answer the questions, outmaneuvering them, being more clever. And I thought I did a marvelous job at that, whether it was Victor Conte or whether it was Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, etc. And so I'm not done with Manager Marty's stuff because I'm on vacation. And but I want him to keep going. I don't know him. I'm just got hip to his stuff. I remember during COVID, him and Blue Blood were going back and forth, but I've never listened to him. This is my first time ever listening to him. I haven't expanded my universe yet as it pertains to his stuff, but I'm glad he's doing what he's doing. I also saw a clip of Sean Zintel. I'm glad. When I say I'm glad y'all doing what you're doing, because I'm gonna get started really next week. You know, when I'm back home, and I need y'all. I need y'all because I don't really have time to do a whole lot of interviews, and I just want y'all to keep fighting for the truth, man. Whether you're an Earl Spence fan, Terrence Crawford fan, above that, you gotta, if you believe in any form of God, you gotta stand on truth. You gotta stand on accountability. So the fact that I'm asking the questions about Victor Conte and all his fighters, is real important, because I like some of the fighters that Victor. I don't want to say any names, not because y'all know I'm not afraid, but I don't want to leave any names out. You know, I don't have the list in front of me. I'm not home, so I don't want to go through the 15 to 20 fighters that I can name off that Victor Conte has helped, that I've worked with. So I will be on it. I'm doing some hodgepodge stuff. So when y'all send me stuff, keep sending me stuff too. Please keep sending me stuff. And I do things so quick that I don't have time to thank y'all, because when I get it, I watch it, and since I have all this information in my head, I have it stored in my phone, I just click, boom. So I want y'all to keep going, keep searching for the truth, man. And a great example I can give is Martin Luther King. I share this story a lot. My senior project, I was a history major in college. Well, I am a history. How do you make it present? Because it doesn't never die, right? I graduated from college with a history degree. And I'm going to show you how much Harlem has changed, has evolved. This is why racism, for the most part, is a figment of your imagination. Two beautiful, in-shape white women walking south on Frederick Douglass Boulevard. I'm going to talk about a lot of what I've seen in Harlem and in Manhattan in the upcoming videos. I'm telling you, black people, Coon Fred said, racism is as true. I don't know what the percentage is, but I'll say half of it is placebo. It's not real. It's not real. Because I saw more black women dating white women. I mean, more black women dating white men in Harlem. I mean, in Manhattan and in Harlem. I'm like, wow. Where's the racism at? Because this is as Malcolm X called it, the black belt, you know? The black belt for the black culture, Harlem, you know? So I was driving through Lower Manhattan. I saw a lot of beautiful black women dating, holding hands with a lot of non-black men. And I mean like every corner. And I know many of you guys have seen it. But I'll talk about that at a later day. As I digress back into what I said, I think I forgot. I was talking about something that I did years ago. Oh, about the fighters. I will get back on it, but about Martin Luther King. When I was in college, I was going to do my senior project on Martin Luther King, and you know, I was pretty programmed. And my professor, Dick Archer, Whittier College, Google his name, Richard Archer was his name. He was my advisor. You know how when you get a major in college, you get an advisor. And he says, make sure you tell the whole truth. Make sure you tell everything. And I was kind of offended that he said that, you know? I was like, man, you racist, man. Why would you want me to tell everything? You know? And I carried that for some years. And then I had an aha moment years ago. And I was like, oh, I'm a history major. I gotta tell everything, as Dante say, the whole truth. And the whole truth is Martin Luther King wasn't the man that they projected him that he was. He was a city boy, man. He was having a good time. And man, listen. Speeches was plagiarized, dated white women. You know, changed his name. They created him on some level. He had a high level of intelligence, very articulate, by the facts how he can congregate people and he can monopolize women. Very charming. You know, and I'm not damning him. The whole truth. That's what's beautiful about being a historian. You get to tell the whole truth. And black people are so connected to half truths, which on the other side of the coin is a half lie. And I said all that to say this. I know you guys are Terrence Crawford fans. I know you guys are Earl Spence fans. But I'm probably the only media guy that can say, and I think I've told Earl Spence about fucking up and the drinking, the alcohol. And the same way I can say I don't desire to watch Deontay Wilder fight again, you know? And I just think that when you're a man, and I'm 47, okay? When you're a man, you can be friends, but you also gotta have enough room in your relationship where you can say how you feel. And I'm using the word how you feel because as it pertains to wins and loss in boxing, I know all wins aren't created equal, but you know, that's how they provide for their family. And that's how they, more importantly, that's how something is so attached to them. That's how they get solace and peace in their life, right? And, but I just want us to get the whole truth, right? The whole truth. What would Malcolm X's story be without the first half? Not the first half, the first 75% of his life. It wouldn't be it. You know, the fact that he was an honorable man his last 12 years upon his release date in 52, he was an honorable man because the FBI followed him the same time they followed Martin Luther King, and their lives were drastically different when they were not in front of the public. You know, the conclusion is, the finality of it is, the coroner said Malcolm X had the cleanest autopsy he's ever performed. You know, so it's time, guys. It's time that we start searching for the truth. And sadly enough, your heroes are not truly heroes, whoever they may be. They're flawed humans like me. They're flawed humans like you. And you don't want to hear it. So I wish y'all well on your journey. Pro-black people. And understand this. When you attach yourself for validation from a group, the group is going to let you down. Whether you're a pro-black group, they're going to denounce you and say you're a coon. You can't be pro-black and be pro-God, because if you're pro-black, that means you're a... And I'm going to say this as demonstrative as possible. When you are pro-black in this black culture, black sphere that you're in, you're programmed to hate white people. You're programmed to believe that white people are inferior to you, but in fact, you worked for them and enhanced their bottom line. Everybody on pro-black, 90% of the people on pro-black that are pro-black and that promote pro-blackness work for a white company, drive a white car, etc., etc. Go to a white school, go to white public schools, you know. Their kids are taught by white people. I'm telling you. That's why I say tell the whole truth. When we start telling the whole truth, we will understand. We will be free. So whoever your favorite fighter is, get the whole truth. You know? Maybe one day someone will do a biography, autobiography on me. I don't know. I'll be gone. But I'm with the family. You know, when you park in Harlem, you got to play musical. You got to move your car up, down, left, right, east, west, north, south to get parking. I feel like I'm in downtown LA trying to read these damn parking signs. But y'all go ahead and have a great day. But I thought it's very, very important that we start having conversations on the whole truth. And I also want to give credit to the content creators, man. I don't know Manager Marty, never met him. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with him at all. I know him from him and Boo Blood, and you know Boo Blood is my brother. I may even see Boo Blood today, you know. I'm uncertain of that because we'll be moving and shaking. Hopefully we can cross paths. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and I want to give Sean Zintel credit, and y'all send this to them, man, because I've been using their content and I want to give them credit. You know what I mean? And who else? Man, I don't even know. Sean Zintel, Manager Marty. That's all I know. You know. And for those of you who believe I hate Bud, I'm not going to convince you otherwise. You know, as a man thinketh, so is he. If that's going to keep you coming back to my platform, he hate Bud, so I'm going to watch it again. Or he loves Spence. I don't give a fuck about Spence. I don't give a fuck about Crawford. I don't. I don't care at all. I care about the truth more than anything. You know? Go through my content, man. What I thought was the truth, that probably is a lie right now. It is what it is, you know? But I'm proud to say that I'm 47 and I have a greater understanding. I have a better relationship with God, so it gives me a greater understanding of living in truth, you know? So, but y'all go ahead and have a great day, and ask questions, y'all. And I thank the content creators. I'll be watching heavily once I get back home, because it's so much easier in front of a laptop. I can open up 10 windows and get to work and start moving and shaking and start connecting the dots. So I'll be releasing more content probably beginning next Monday, you know. So, but y'all go ahead and have a great day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.